Thank you. Thanks so much for everyone for being here. I was thinking about what I was going to say and what tonight's about, and I think the obvious thing is gratitude. I think that I'm just grateful to be able to do this and to be able to know all these young people and to write and produce and listen and just all the great stuff we've been doing together, and also to the Lawrence Byrne family and the Riley family and everyone who's helped, and the Meta family who's making this possible. Benny and John and Zach in Portugal, now the whole band's here, and so Portugal, the band. You know, I said to them before back there that they could have easily been like, I don't really have time, you know, I really can't do that. But Benny and Hillary and I were talking about doing something like this 5-6 years ago, powwowing about what do we do, how do we create a program like this, and finally, you know, we started to make this happen slowly but surely. Now it's got a life of its own. And so, just to kind of give you an idea of how this has been going for us, is we'll identify somebody who's into music, who's had a cancer experience, a young, they call it AYA, an adolescent or young adult cancer patient or survivor. And I meet them, and sometimes I meet them in the hospital, sometimes I meet them in my studio, and we just talk about music, what they like, and we start to create. I'll say, hey, you want to meet Benny? And we'll FaceTime Benny, and Benny will make himself available, and that's super fun. He's an amazing person. I said to Gian, do you want to meet, actually Benny suggested John and Zach in Portugal because Gian was a huge fan, so we FaceTimed with them, and that was hugely powerful. Actually, Gian and I also went to see the guys play at the Shrine Auditorium. That was a huge night for Gian. So, and then we come out with a produced song. So, but the process is really the amazing thing, and that's been transformative. We're going to present to you a song each from the young people who created. Some of them were created as soon as last week, and I'll explain that to you later. But yeah, so here we go. Play It Back, the launch party.
To see a night like this come together, it's gorgeous.
Thanks, Benny. Thanks for being here. Kenli, Gian. Cool kid, man. That's a cool song. What song taste? We'll see what happens.
What song you guys want to do?
Oh, God.
This whole thing. All of you.
Left me. weren't sure what we were coming into today. We flew in from Kauai last night. And this is the most ultimate honor that was given to our son. I want to thank all of you. Kenli, Hillary, you guys were so instrumental in just lifting his spirit up at the hospital. That video said it all. And I want to thank you guys at Portugal, the man, Benny. I mean, we're just humbled for what you guys are, what you have done for our son in that time that he was here. You took him to the moon. And there was a difference because, you know, he relapsed a few times, and you could just see that his spirit was just being broken and broken. And somehow this all changed to a point where no matter what happened, you guys set him on a path that, you know, changed everything. In the last part of his life, he was just inspired. He was in, you know, just in the spirits that he had. You couldn't take that away from him. And you know, the invitations, the Skype, when I used to call him from Kauai, Dad, I can't talk right now, but he goes, you know, the guys are going to be Skyping me pretty soon. and you know, it was about the music. He was just so into it. It wasn't, you know, of course he knew who you guys all were, but the fact that you gave him the opportunity, it meant everything. And what you're doing right now, not just for Gion, but for everyone here and for everyone to come. That time, Benny, you sent a keyboard to his hotel room, or, you know, that while he was in sort of a halfway hotel room recovering from, you know, his transplant. And Benny just sends over a keyboard. It's like, it was so nonchalant about it too, but at the same time, he was blown away at your gesture. Thank you. And you guys, I mean, I'm humbled. I thank you. And like I said, I didn't know what we were coming here for, but I will say this, now you have me inspired. Let's raise one big stick, and that's $1 million for this program. Take this to the beginning, and you know what? I'm in this with you guys. So, thank you. And just for starters, we haven't even gotten started yet, but we're gonna start with the upside down. It's 1 cent. We're gonna start with the 10,000 to start. Just the beginning. Thank you. And where's Bindu? Thank you.